Well, Ian, it ends a draw this afternoon, but speaking off camera, it's a positive point.
I can't argue with that. I thought we started probably better than we've started any other game. Could have been 3-0 up. We made it to 1-0. They then switched. Really clever move. Got the two wide men out there. Rozier was one of ours. He played really well. Should have probably put a thing in there saying he can't play against us, but no, both their wide men, and we couldn't win the ball back in our shape because they had wing backs, and they were getting it to them. So we changed to match that up without having to change personnel. Spoke to them at half time, and then I went for it because that's all we got to do. We got to try and get the next goal. When we got it, bit lucky, I must admit. I think that was a shot from Glatz, but it went to Harry, great touch. And then I think we all over-celebrated. I know I did. Felt silly after it. And then we go and commit a criminal offence, really. We should all be locked up for letting a goal in so quickly. And a poor goal at that. But it's a very emotional feeling. They were at it. That both teams were going for it. It's a fantastic advert for this level. Brilliant game of football. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't say anything else, really. So I have to take the point. I think that actually puts us, with Crewe losing, it puts us closer to the playoffs. Is it where we want to be? No. Could we have done with more? Yep. But I'll take that all day long. The performance was excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Just one change from Warsaw on Saturday, with obviously Ryan Delaney coming back in for Ollie Clark, and an enforced change with Ollie now being suspended. Was that a testament to the performance on Saturday, or just trying to keep things similar?
I think I'd be crazy. Should be locked up if I go and change things after beating the top of the league 1-0 away from home. Don't you think, young man? I was worried about fatigue in the legs. That's why I made the changes on about 64 to 70 minutes. And I made 4. I'm always going to be brave. I'm always going to try and do it. And I think the lads went on there with that extra energy and lifted it. We got in front, and then we made, as I said, did we deserve our goal? Probably not. Did they deserve their goal? Probably not, the second one. So it ended all square. But on the balance of the play, on the balance of chances, I think we created possibly more chances than them. In a game where I wanted to win, the lads wanted to win. I think you could see that every single challenge from both sets of players. No one was rolling about. Everybody was playing, trying to win. I thought it was a fantastic game of football on a wonderful night where, unfortunately, we didn't win. But, again, I would have paid to watch that myself. I would have paid to watch them, and I would have paid to watch us. I think they're coached really well. I think we're coached really well. I think they've all got some really good players. So let's wait and see what the next 11 games. We've got 11 left, haven't we? See what they can bring. But I'm bursting with pride for that performance.
It feels like there's plenty of positives to take from that game. Obviously, another point in the right direction, but also Tom Nichols getting his first goal for the club despite deflection, and also Harry Smith back on the score sheet as well. Yeah,
and there was a couple more we could have had, wasn't there? Tom was unlucky with one. It looked like it was going in. You got to create chances, and we are, and that's one I like us really, and I think the defenders were excellent. Absolutely excellent. Stepping up to the plate. Miguel made a mistake. The crowd went, ooh, like they were going to start picking on him, and then straight away snapped back in, won it back, bang. Then they all applauded him. You're allowed to make a mistake. You know what I mean? And maybe it ain't him. Maybe it's where the players are, where they should be, where he can roll it into them and get them to turn. So, I'm glad we saw his determination, to do that. And there was a hell of a challenge back where he gave it to someone, they gave it away, and what a fantastic challenge. And that's all I'm asking from anybody. Keep going, because you never know till it's over, do you? You never know till it's over. And in life, if you want something, you got to try and make it happen, not let it happen. And my team are trying to do that. So, fantastic game.
You touched on it already, but quadruple change on that 65-minute marker, introducing 4 players, 3 of which attacking, but that's exactly what you talk about, being able to change a game and being able to bring 3 players on who arguably all had a part to play in the goal that took us in the lead.
That's what happens. We got starters and we got finishers. There's not subs. You know, sub's a horrible word. You know, you're a substitute. It's not that. You're either a starter or you're a finisher. And it's all about trying to do the right thing. It won't always go right. It won't always go right. But I would honestly try and get the next goal in every single game. I think that's the way to do it.
We've touched on it already, but Ryan Delaney coming back into the fold, your decision to leave him out on Saturday and then bring him back in today, has he got through okay and an accomplished performance back in defence for him?
Absolutely, yeah. And I protected him by bringing him off, but I also went for it, putting Botan on the wing. And all I wanted was to give him the ball, because he can do those wonderful dibbly bits. He did a couple of them. And then Gav goes and hits a shot from 50 yards and just roll it to him, We'll get there, but great for Ryan. Delighted he's got no pain, because he went through, he bit the bullet for us. When we had all sorts of other injuries, he carried on playing with really painful knee. So the great news is it doesn't hurt him at the minute, so fantastic.
Just want to touch on Botan. I mean, obviously bringing him on late in the game, obviously someone that you admire quite a lot and has impressed this season for the under-18s, but another chance for him to go out there and gain some more valuable first-team minutes.
Don't matter how old you are, as long as you're good enough and as long as your attitude's good enough. The boy's sensational on every realm, and I believe he can do what he does in training to all the opposition we're playing, as John McGregor is. Do you know what I mean? What they do is they'll have a moment where they'll make a mistake, and as long as they don't drop their heads, I'll keep encouraging them and keep working with them. So they've all got the right temperament. That's what I love about our young lads, and Bo's exceptional. A wonderful, wonderful talent, but I'll tell him that he got to work hard, and I'll make him work harder, and I'll make him show him all the bits that he should have done better, because we don't want to get him above himself, do we? We don't have young people like that. So he's a wonderful fella, and obviously he's in Ramadan at the minute, so that's very difficult for him, but we can handle that. We can deal with that massively. Can't say any more about it. Stumped for words. That's unlike Holloway.
Just want to talk about mood in the changing room. It seems like just having this discussion, there's plenty of positives to take and another point in the right direction. What's the mood in the camp, and what was your message after the game, after that performance?
Oh, they were down a bit, and I just told them that we've actually got closer to the playoffs, not further away. So they understand the score, and they're fighting tooth and nail to get where we want to get. And every point is vital, if I put it that way, rather than we can't afford to drop any. Every point is vital, and as long as we keep the run and we are invincible at home, that's what we're looking like. People are giving us massive respect now, because we're earning that right, and as I say, let's just keep going, see how many points we can accrue from now to the end of the season, because it's never over till it's over.
I just want to ask you, I know personally we haven't spoke about it before, and I know it's been a pretty forbidden word in the past, that promotion word, but does it feel more positive to be able to talk about looking up rather than looking down with your team?
Of course it does, son. I think when you've been to the bowels of this division, so to speak, when we've lost at home to Morecambe and then we lose heavily away at Colchester, you got two choices. You either go under or you dust yourself down and you get going, and I think this group has dusted themselves down brilliantly, and I'm really proud of them. How aggressive they were out there today, how they fought for each other, how they fought for the ball, how they fought for the badge. Can't ask for any more, and we are looking quite accomplished at times. Still have the odd moment where we're not quite sure, but that'll come. That'll come. But the consistency is the secret, and at this moment we are being quite consistent. with the form. So let's bring the next one on. Let's see what we can do. It'd be another challenge, but I'd like to congratulate their manager, their team, their bench. That was a great game of football. And what I mean by that, everybody played it as a pro. No one tried to cheat the referee or cheat this. Thought the ref got a couple of things wrong. I think we were lucky to get away with a pen. I thought their little lad actually got him a pen. He looked like he was brought down, but those things go. It happens. But Carl's a great football man. And I have to say, I'm proud my team played as well against their team, and we managed to draw with them, because that was a fantastic game of football. One that I won't forget. I'll be kicking myself because we were in front twice and we didn't hold on to it, but you know, that's the way it is. We got to learn from it and we got to keep going. And just really proud of the club. The supporters were loving it. The noise probably the loudest I've heard, and quite rightly so. As I said, I would have paid to watch that game. I would have loved to it. And anybody who ain't watching at the minute, you should come back and have a look at this, because I think we're not bad. Honestly, we're not bad at the minute.